around about 1979, I'd say, there seemed to be a plethora all of a sudden of keyboard players, synthesizer players, so on and so forth. And then there was one person that had a great big hit. It was Gary Numan, Tubeway Army, and he had this record out called Cars. So it was unlike a lot of things that had gone before, that other people were recording. So I thought, oh, I'll get a copy of that. And then somebody offered me a picture disc version of it. So I bought the picture disc 45. Yes, it did play. And I think sometime later, about 8 or 9 months later, I sold it for the princely sum of, I think it was about £20, which I was quite amazed at, really, considering what I'd paid. Anyway, so that was the single, Never to Return. I didn't buy it again. But what I did buy was this. This box set came out. Living Ornaments, Gary Numan, 1979 and 1980. Quite a nice box, actually. So, let's open the box up and have a look inside. There are 2 LPs in here. That's the 79 one. And I'll tell you what's on it. I'll just put this down here. Side 1, Airplane, Cars, We Are So Fragile, Films, Something in the House. It was on Beggar's Banquet label. Side 2, My Shadow, In Vain. Track 2, Conversation. Track 3, The Dream Police. And track 4, Metal. And what's it say here? It says recorded at Hammersmith Odeon, September 28th, 1979. Produced by Gary Numan. Recorded on the Rack Mobile. Engineered by Tim Summerhays. Assisted by Phil Thornhaley. Di-da-di-da-di-da. Then let's just go to album 2. He always struck me as a bit strange in the makeup that he wore. But anyway, I enjoyed some of his material. This is the 1980 tour album. Side 3, as they called. This Wreckage, I Die, You Die, Me, Every Day I Die, Down in the Park, Side 4. Remind Me to Smile, The Joy Circuit, Tracks, Our Friends Electric. That was a big hit, I think. We Are Glass, and it doesn't. Does it say? It recorded at Hammersmith Odeon, 16th September 1980, on the Rack Mobile. Inside, pictures of Gary and the band, which consisted of Cedric Sharpley, Russell Bell, Roger Mason, Paul Gardner and Chris Payne. And inside, if I can get hold of this inlay, which I found for T-shirts and things like that. And the prices were, you could get small, medium, large and extra large for £4.50. God, you wouldn't even, you couldn't get a little scarf or anything like that now. In fact, you probably pay more than that for a badge. Anyway, as you can see there, I think you had to. I think it was direct. Gary Numan's fan club, etc. Then here we go. There's a little couple of page thing. Gary Numan, Living Ornaments, 79 and 80, and this gives a breakdown of, don't know that you can see it actually in this light. Never mind. Anyway, It gives a breakdown and complete tour where he and the band played. Wembley Arena was one of the dates, and then a US tour, and then he played Toronto, Montreal, Boston, New York, Pittsburgh. He did pretty well. Always thought he was a bit of a sort of strange man, and I know that he was very into flying, and then he had a plane crash when he was trying to break some record or something. I don't think it's the flying now. Then I saw a documentary about Gary Numan, and he was very candid, very open, and always explained why people assume that, you know, he's odd in one way or another. He's got various conditions, and it's not for me to go into them. You can check that on the internet, but it's a worthwhile documentary. If I could remember the name of it, I would tell you, but I can't. But if you Google it on YouTube, you're bound to come across it. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed seeing that. I think that was a limited edition box set, because I can't recall seeing it out on CD at any time, and I've hawked it around various house moves that we've had down the years. And my wife said to me, "Why are you hanging on to that? Why are you hanging on to it? You can't explain record collecting to ladies, can you?" Right. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, leave me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, well, it's a good time to subscribe now. And then you'll be sure to see all the videos that I keep making. Bye for now.